Hey there, beautiful people. Lena Chef here from Tutorfortoefl, and in this video, I'm going to share with you two strategies for coherence question type from TOEFL iBT reading section, also known as insert the sentence type question. Before we go into this discussion, just wanted to remind you that you can find me at tutorfortoefl.com. And if you are looking for a tutor who can guide you during your preparation journey, please feel free to reach out to me through my social media. Just type at Tutorfortoefl in Facebook and Instagram, and you'll see my profile. Just write me a message. All right. So, what's in the question? Coherence or insert the sentence type question will ask you to look at the highlighted sentence and put it in the passage in the place where you think it fits best. Normally, the highlighted sentence will have this bold letters. You will see the sentence and you will see the passage with the four squares where you will be asked to put it next. This is how the passage will look, and these are the four squares that I was talking about. Sometimes students ask me, teacher, should I put the sentence before the square or after the square? It doesn't really matter, right? In the actual TOEFL test, you need to click on the square where you think the sentence best fits. Let's have a look into what can help you to answer this question in very little time, right? You have around 1.2 minutes at the actual test for each question. Some of the clues that I'm going to talk about today are pronouns. Strategy one that I'd like you to remember after watching this video is using pronouns as your clues when answering this type of questions. Why pronouns? Because pronouns can show you the logical connection between the sentences and also within the sentence. Let me give you some example of pronouns. You probably know that words like I or he or she are pronouns, but also you need to remember that words like whose, either, this and that, any other, they are also pronouns. It's a good idea to remember your pronouns and know how to use them and identify them in TOEFL reading. A pronoun is a word that refers to a noun or is used instead of a noun. A referent is a noun to which a pronoun refers. The use of pronouns and referent is a clue to coherence in a sentence. Let's have a look at the sentence below here and see what I mean by all these words like reference and pronouns. So our example sentence says, because she was essentially a novelist, Lara Jones made human nature a subject of her novels. Many of her characters are real people that she knew personally. Now, if you notice in the first sentence, I highlighted the words like she and her, because as you already know, they're pronouns. So the word she in the first sentence refers to Lara Jones and novelist, right? Because those nouns are the reference of the word she over here. Her novels signals that this novel belonged to Lara Jones. Again, her refers to Lara Jones. In the subsequent sentence, you will see the same pronouns her and she that help you identify that this sentence is a continuation of the sentence before, because both her and she refer to words Lara Jones and novelist. Knowing this connection can help you understand how sentences connected in the passage, and it'll be easier for you to find the correct answer. Let's have a look at some examples. Let's have a look at the question sample here. So the question that you will see on the actual TOEFL test will look approximately like this. On the left part of your screen, you will see the question. On the right part, you will see the passage. The question will ask you, look at the four squares that indicate where the following sentence could be added to the passage. So you see the four squares over here. Then the sentence says, both echo many of the themes of earlier philosophies and in turn had an effect on other ways of thinking. Then you also the question, where would the sentence best fit? Again, they ask you to click. So actually you have to click on the square to see where the sentence best fits in your opinion. Now, if we look at the highlighted sentence carefully, we will see that the sentence starts from a pronoun, both. Both, a pronoun that implies that there are two references that it refers to, right? If we read this passage very carefully, and now I'm not going to read all of it, you can pause the video and read the passage carefully, but if you read it carefully, you will see that both is a pronoun clue that refers to two nouns over here, phenomenology and existentialism. Okay? If you put the added sentence in square number 3, it will introduce the idea that the previous sentence develops and the next sentence continues. So correct answer in this answer option is number 3. Okay? Next strategy that I want you to be able to use effectively after watching this video is using transition words and phrases as clues. First, we need to identify what are these transition words and phrases. You probably noticed that there are certain words in English that connect ideas in the sentence or in the paragraph. Those words are something like also, another, for example, consequently, however, and other examples. So these words are called transition words. Sometimes they're also called linking words because they connect the ideas in the sentence or link them. And also, you can say that they control the order of the sentence. Let's have a look how we can use transition words and phrases as our clues when answering insert the sentence type question. Let's have a look at the example sentence over here. At least one central quality of music, rhythmic organization, can exist apart from the ability of people to hear it. Music rhythms can be translated into a visual series of colored forms or performed by a dance troupe. Hence, certain aspects of the musical experience are accessible even to deaf individuals who cannot appreciate its auditory qualities. Now you can see that the highlighted word here in red is the word hence, which is transition word. Hence signals that what will be following after it will be the result of what was happening before. So I can conclude that the sentence which is connected with hence to the previous sentence shows the outcome of what was happening in the previous part of the passage. Let's have a look at the example question and see if the transition word can help us find the answer faster. So here's your passage. You already know the type of question. Look at the four squares over here that indicate where the following sentence could be added to the passage. Consequently, when gravity pushes on the skeleton, it causes the typical bowing of the legs seen in the disease called rickets. Where would the sentence best fit? Now, this is a long paragraph over here. I'm not going to take your time and to read it right now. You can press pause when watching this video and read the paragraph. Just going to direct you in what the correct answer is. The correct answer is the fourth square over here. And how do I know this? I know that the word consequently is a transition word that introduces the result. So everything that follows after consequently is the result of what was happening before. So let's have a look at this sentence a little bit closer, the highlighted sentence. Consequently, when gravity pushes on the skeleton, it causes the typical bowing of the legs seen in the disease called rickets. This word over here, shows that this typical bone of the leg seen in the disease called rickets is a result of the previous idea that children deficient in calcium and vitamin D are unable to properly mineralize the bone matrix. Adding the sentence anywhere else in the first, second, or third square would interrupt the logical flow of ideas in the passage. So you can see how transition words can help us find the correct answer quite fast. So it's important to know your transition words. Let me summarize very briefly for you the strategies for coherence or insert the sentence question type. First, you need to learn to recognize the pronouns and the reference. You can see the list of the pronouns in the previous clip in this video. Pause right there and write down the pronouns that are new to you if you need to, if you maybe you didn't identify these words as a pronouns before. Second strategy, learn the types of transition words and phrases. And again, I included those in this video. And train yourself to recognize them quickly so you can use them as clues at the actual test. For more strategies or personal tutoring sessions, please contact me at Tutorfortoefl through Facebook and Instagram. Well, thanks for watching, and here are some extra advice on how to improve your TOEFL reading score. First thing, please work on your vocabulary. There are many ways out there to practice vocabulary and to learn new words nowadays. You can learn using apps, different sites. You can learn using books, using flashcards, and other resources. Those are plenty. Second piece of advice, develop a habit to read in English minimum 15 minutes a day. This small change will dramatically transform your English skills, your level of vocabulary, and you will improve your reading skills. You will read faster, you will read more attentive, you will recognize words faster. Third piece of advice, enjoy extensive reading materials. Extensive reading materials are your favorite books, your favorite blog writers' articles in English, and other written content. If you read this in English, it will develop your reading skills and also will improve your academic reading skills. Talking about extensive reading skills, let me offer you my new book on TOEFL iBT. It's called TOEFL iBT in a Nutshell. This book is only, I don't remember, I think it's 14 pages only, and it's very easy read for those who want to have a very comprehensive idea of what TOEFL test is about, what's in every section, what are the preparation strategies, how to register for the test. Also, I included in the book a lot of free resources. You can just click on the link and the link will take you to a full-length TOEFL practice test. So you can find it on Amazon. It's an ebook. It's called TOEFL in a Nutshell. I attached the picture of the book over here, and also you can see the link. Well, all said and done, let me tell you one more time. If you want to be successful in TOEFL reading, you need to read more. Well, and most important, enjoy your TOEFL preparation journey and good luck on the test.